Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the Morning Grain News. Well, happy Friday, everybody, and I hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend. As far as the markets are concerned, we continue to see soybeans trade higher around the 1040 area in the November, and corn and wheat are also higher. Stock market's a little bit lower, and we'll kind of see as we roll into the remainder of September and get closer to the elections how the financial markets will react as far as U.S. elections are concerned. In the grains, beans continue to be supported by Chinese buying. Some people think they'll buy 30 million tons of U.S. Soybeans this year, and we have to ship that all October through February before South American harvest. Yesterday, China was beginning to buy new crop Brazil soybean cargoes, maybe 6 cargoes yesterday, maybe 5 the previous day. So the market feels that once China stops buying U.S. soybeans, we could actually see the market trend lower. But right now we've got professional traders coming in and buying this unprecedented rally from the 860 level that we were on August 1st to the overnight high of 1040. Over in the corn market, I think a couple of things. We could continue to follow what the outside soybean meal market is doing, but the farmer is not selling corn yet. And until he gets into the harvest and sees what his yields are, he probably will not be a seller of corn even at these price levels. The other thing that the market is looking at is maybe the U.S. crop is smaller, and the harvest might be delayed a little bit. So the old crop supply is tightening up, even for maybe what is considered reduced demand, especially on the ethanol side. We also have China buying U.S. corn, and they could buy a total of 20 million tons, all origins, and maybe 15 from the United States. And that's quite a bit higher than what they've done in the past. And I'm not sure if they're adding to reserve because of concern about declining relations between U.S. and China. But I think that they may need the corn if they lost some bushels due to flooding. The wheat market continues to follow, trading above levels that people thought was key resistance. Black Sea wheat prices continue to go up on a daily basis because of dry weather in the Black Sea that might slow or at least add concern for planting of the winter wheat crop. There's talk in Ukraine that people that have planted winter wheat crops, the seed is just sitting there in the ground and not germinating. We also note that Romania is talking about not allowing exports out of their country, and that's helping prices of wheat and corn, both in Europe and also the Black Sea. And also in wheat, maybe there's a little business pickup on the buyer's side as they've waited for lower prices, and also the COVID has reduced some of the global demand for wheat. So here in the United States, we've got 2 weeks of dry weather. It's cool here in Chicago this morning, but starting next week, temperatures should start warming up. So this should be good for maturity of the crop, and it should be good and help speed up harvest. So again, overnight prices are higher. Beans because of China demand, the Dalian futures, beans, meal, cooking oil are all sharply higher. Corn up on a lack of farmer selling, and wheat up because of concern about weather in the Black Sea and Europe. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.